Wednesday, party on. Oh yeah, Win Wednesday, Win Wednesday, let's celebrate. Hi, it's Bethany Finch with American Made Home Solutions, and it's Win Wednesday. This Win Wednesday, we're celebrating the top 5 reasons agents want to work with investors like American Made Home Solutions. I know there's actually a whole lot more than 5, but we're going to keep it short and brief so you can get right to the point and know exactly why you want to work with American Made Home Solutions. Why do people become agents, real estate agents in specific? A lot of times it's because they want the flexibility. They like the income potential with no cap. They like having a lot of flexibility and control. They like being their own boss, so to speak, and setting their own schedule. There's many reasons that agents become agents. But what we're finding across the board is that a lot of them aren't given proper guidance and instruction for everything from how to set up and run a business to they might be given information on how to sell a house, right? Or how to market a house, but that's it. So they don't necessarily know how to set up and run their business. They don't know how to be an entrepreneur. And in doing so, they don't know how do I get Medicare or health insurance? How do I make a retirement account? How do I do all of this information? They also aren't getting fully trained on how to necessarily market themselves in their community. A lot of times as an agent, it looks great, right? We go, we get this training, we get our license. That's a huge feat in and of itself. And then we're thrown out to the wolves, so to speak. And what next? So one of the things that we want to do is celebrate the many opportunities that agents have, but especially with working with investors like American Made Home Solutions. To do that, we have broken it down into top 5 ones. There's lots more, but just the top 5. So just like agents want flexibility, investors need flexibility as well. And unfortunately, many brokerages try to teach agents that they have to get this buyer's agreement and they have to get this and they have to get this and they have to get this. And that's just not true. The nice thing about working with investors, the number 5 reason, is because investors know exactly what they're looking for. They know how many beds, how many baths, what the price point is. They know what they want it to look like and what they don't want it to look like. That is key, because how many of you agents out there have been where we want to buy our first home, and then you take them to 25 houses and none of them fit? Well, we'll know it when we see it. I've heard that one a lot from folks. An agent knows exactly what their buying criteria is and where they want it to be, how they want it to look, that whole thing. So it streamlines the process and makes it so much easier for you as an agent to utilize all the tools at your disposal with your search engines through your MLSs, with your multiple resources of other agents, pocket listings and things, with knowing your market knowledge and being able to canvas an area looking for a specific product. It makes your job that much easier. The number 4 reason agents love working with investors like American Made Home Solutions: we are pre-approved. Many times our offers are cash offers, so you don't have to worry about an approval process. You don't have to worry about whether their financing is going to come through. You don't have to worry about that. We're pre-approved and it's taken care of. Oftentimes you can look forward to being paid sooner rather than later, because on an investor's when an investor buys a property, they're typically closing in 14 to 30 days, not 45 to 60 days. So it's a much faster closing process. You oftentimes don't necessarily have to go through an appraisal. You might have an inspection period, you may not. Things are definitely streamlined and faster, to say the least. So that is definitely the number 4 reason why agents love working with American Made Home Solutions. The number 3 reason that agents love working with investors like American Made Home Solutions: how many of your clients, I have to think of the right word there, How many of your clients actually buy more than one house from you? Not very many is probably your answer. The reason that is because they're using you maybe as a buyer's agent to buy their home that they plan on living in for the next 20 years. Or they're using you to sell their home and they're moving to a different area. So again, they don't necessarily need you because they're in a different area, right? So the nice part about working with investors is we buy multiple homes. We're often buying 2 to 4 homes every single month in one market alone. And we have multiple markets that we work in. Yes, you heard me right. So it's a huge bonus to know that you have a client that if you do a great job with, they're going to keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back, because you're going to keep finding what they need because you know exactly what they need. You hone it in, you systemize the whole process, and in doing so, you just get paid, right? Because you know exactly what they're looking for. The nice part about that is it allows you, again, flexibility, but many of you as agents oftentimes will struggle with cash flow. You might have 3 really great months in the summertime and then nothing in the wintertime. And then you have to balance that out. Well, the nice thing about investors is we buy all year long. We don't wait for holidays. None of that matters for us because these aren't homes that we're necessarily living in or moving into. We know they're going to need renovations. We know they're going to need time. So that allows opportunities there that create a year-round flow of income. It also creates opportunities because many times when you go out and you meet up with folks, you'll oftentimes find a house where you desperately want to help these folks, but you know they can't list it. They would not get the money that they need out of it. There's too many repairs that need to be done and they don't have the money to get it done. You know that honestly, the best thing you could do would be to bring it to me as an agent, and in doing so, you help them because we're able to save them out of foreclosure. We're able to rebuild their credit. There's so much flexibility with us that the average home buyer doesn't have. And in doing so, you can still be a blessing and of service to your community by having us and knowing us and having us in your tool belt, because those listings that are the perfect, you know, they've got a great house, they can get it listed, they need it to sell, they're moving to Florida. Those are fantastic. Those are what we call your bonuses. Investors work great to be your bread and butter, to be that steady Eddie, continued income, happy to go, continue to build relationships, continue to expand and grow your business, but we're just another tool in your tool belt. And as you all know, we always want to be diversifying when it comes to business. As we've seen with COVID, anything can happen and you want to be diversified to be prepared for it. As I've mentioned before, our number 2, I slightly hinted at, the number 2 reason that you want to work with investors like American Made Home Solutions is because when you do so, you provide yourself an entire network of opportunities. Let me give you some good examples. You come across a house that is in desperate need of repairs, there's health issues, or there's been a death in the family, and it's going to be a probate situation. Okay, I brought up too many scenarios there. Let me bring it back down to one. Okay, let's pick one. Probate. All right. So there's a death in the family. There's a probate situation. There was a ton of work that needed to be done to the house. And you know that by listing this property, it's not going to get what they need. And that commission's going to take a bite because they need to be able to pay off bills or expenses from the sale of that house. So by contacting us or having your escrow attorney, your probate attorney, or your family's attorney contact investors like us, what we can do is continue to work with you, the agent, again, paying you a referral fee, right? And then when we renovate that property and get it up and running and then now sell it, guess what you get? Oh, great agents get those listings on the backside. That's right. And it enables you to get paid again. We always believe in fully paying our agents for the work that they do. Now, obviously, if they're sitting on their duff not doing any work, that's probably not going to be earning a paycheck, right? But many of you are very hard workers and you want what's best for your family. You just don't always know how to do that. So having an agent or an investor like American Made Home Solutions on your team working with you, we're able to help you accomplish your goals. With that being said, the referral side of it is amazing because many times when you do get a listing, they need a contractor to come in and do a repair because an inspection got called upon, or they just need to spruce up something and they don't know who to call or what. You are then able to reach out to us and say, hey Bethany, we need some contractors. We need X, Y, and Z done. Do you have any available that can do this? At American Made Home Solutions, we have teams of contractors readily available to meet all kinds of needs and at prices that are still reasonable and they're not gouging. So it still enables the client to get the best deal, but also to get the work done in a timely fashion and still get good quality workmanship. All of our contractors are fully vetted, licensed, and bonded, and do amazing work. You'll see it in any of the testimonials that are given to it. They stand behind their workmanship. They transfer that workmanship. So for instance, when we had a brand new roof put on a place was sold. 6 months later, when it started to rain, there ended up being a leak. We were able to contact that roofer and let them know, and they took right care of it because our contractors are upstanding, amazing contractors. And like I said, they do stand behind their workmanship. So there's none of this shoddy workmanship that you hear on the news and all that negative stuff. It's not like that. But it's a great resource. But it's also a great resource on the referral side because we offer all of our agents full training. And what I mean by that, we teach them how to set up a business, how to set up an LLC, how to set up a retirement account, how to find healthcare and the best place to find it and the best price and what my family needs, how to provide for that retirement, how to budget and plan for that future, how to then get started in real estate investing when you have no money and no idea. We provide all of our team members with those tools for anybody that wants it and continue to provide an opportunity for a path for success. You see, here at American Made Home Solutions, we're not about building our business. We're about building America through creating sustainable growth. And to do that, that means we're helping to build everybody else's business right alongside ours. Because the more of us there are and the strengthened we are, the stronger we are as a community. And that's what we at American Made Home Solutions are looking to do. Create a very strong community in each of the markets that we're in. And that brings me to number one. The number one reason that that agents in particular want to team up with American Made Home Solutions, investors like us, is honestly, it all comes down to money. Everybody wants money, everybody needs money, everybody likes money, right? Those of you who say you don't, you're lying. We all want to know that at the end of the day, our bills are getting paid and we're taken care of. There's money in the bank and we don't have to sweat it. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're your own business, you know that stress is different than somebody who just gets up and goes to a job and punches a time card every day. So we at American Made Home Solutions want to help relieve that stress for you as an agent. To do that, we want to team up with you. Now, the number one reason I said is because of money. Yes, it absolutely has to do with money. As agents have enjoyed throughout the years of partnering with us, and they will fully attest to it, we are happy to give you numbers of agents that work with us. They get multiple paychecks from us over and over and over and over again. And the longer they work with us, the easier it is, the less time that's involved, the happier they become. At first, they want to learn exactly what it is we're looking for. Once we know that, we become a well-oiled machine. They're putting in multiple offers. They're getting these offers accepted. They're getting paid. Then when we renovate the properties, then we're putting them back out. Those agents that have done a great job for us, that have brought us deals, they get listings on the backside. Now they get paid again. So even if they had to, say, reduce their fee on the front side to make it work for the deal to go through, they got full listing rights on the backside. And so they could get anywhere between 5 to 6% faithfully over and over and over again. And now if you think about the average home in a market, let's just pick a market. If the average home in your market is, say, $300,000 and you're 2%, well, if you got 2% on the front side, there's $6,000. And then you got 3% on the back side, there's $9,000. You just got $15,000 from that one deal, right? That's one. And then we do 2 or 3 each month. Let's say we only do 2 or 3 more with you the rest of the year. Well, 15,000 times 3, that's 45,000 you've made off of one person, one client, right? Those of our agents that are just kick butt go-getters, right? That are always out there looking and always finding and know our niche and know what we work for and know what we're looking for. Those agents are making a whole lot more money than that. Because in some of our markets, obviously the price of the houses is a lot higher, and so that 2% is a lot different. But it's also, they're able to gain more and more experience as grow as agents themselves, so that when we have new construction deals, which we do, we can bring them on board. When we do condo conversions, when we're doing multifamily, and they decide they want to step up into the commercial world, we already have that established relationship with them, and they become our go-to. So they absolutely love the opportunities that present themselves when working with us. The other part about that is when we come across a property, because people come directly to us, and that property really, they're going to make more money by listing it. We're recommending those agents. And now they're getting a referral listing from us. And it works both ways. So it's an amazing, amazing way to grow your income with multiple repeat sales and transactions, to learn and grow as an individual, as a business owner, but also as a community, and create that sustainable growth that we all want over and over, so that everybody comes out a winner. Our community continues to go and grow and have strong sales. We provide more inventory. As all of you agents know, there is so little inventory out there right now, but especially in affordable housing, which is where American Made Home Solutions lives and breathes, is affordable housing. So with that being said, knowing that anytime you've got a buyer who's looking for that, we become your first go-to, because we'll have a property that you may not know about because we got it from a different agent and we're going to be getting ready to sell it. Then you end up having a buyer, and it becomes a dream because you basically bring that to us. We're able to work out a listing agreement. We literally list it for the one day, and then off it's sold. That quick and that easy. And it makes it so much easier, so much less work for you guys, but it also provides stability and peace of mind. When you have peace of mind knowing at the end of the day you're doing right by your community, you're creating the income you need both passively and actively, and you're growing your business in a way that you'll have a retirement set up, you'll have healthcare, you have all your other needs met, it allows you to enjoy the flexibility that you have as an agent. Just like, as you can see, I'm in a beautiful setting. It's amazing weather. I'm here in Palm Springs, and back home it is snowy and cold, and very cold. And much of the nation is snowy and cold, right? So the flexibility is huge, because then you get to choose the life you desire. And that's what we want. We want to create more happiness in this world by creating positive, sustainable growth through amazing agents who want to continue to grow their business, as well as growing a community they already love and want to stay in. So if that's you, you are definitely going to want to click the link below and check us out on our agents page. And when you do, sign up to join our team. There's an interview process, and we'll be happy to explain it all, but you will be so glad that you did. If this reason is starting to give you a glimmer of hope of why you want to join a team like American Made Home Solutions, you're going to want to click the link below that takes you to our agent page and learn more about us and how you can join an amazing team that provides stability and growth. You're going to want to click today, because it's always reaching out to others, and so our team is always growing. An opportunity exists for those who are ready to snag it when it's available. Those agents that are always looking for that opportunity are going to want to click below, and when they do, they're going to join an amazing team. We have teams all across this great nation, and so it doesn't matter what market you're in, we will definitely be able to find a place for you to work in your area doing exactly what you already love to do and continue to find ways to make you successful. We look forward to working with you and talking with you soon. Remember, you're going to want to click the link below. Until next time, have a great day. Bye for now.